Hi there. I'm continuing to expand the farming. I start off this play session by making 2 farms historic. It took a long time, and I heard the cow moo sound effect a lot. I'm not really sure what happened here, but they must have been stuck in that intersection for days. My plan today was just to expand the city a bit. I add another town, and eventually a bustling little high-density area. I work towards the coast more, seeing if I can fit any more successful farms down there, and I fit 2 of them. There is still a lot of land to mess with over here, but I decide to expand up the rest of the road, and I end up developing towards the other corner of the map. I'm also experimenting with larger sized farms, which they do apparently work well. I did keep them consistently 8 blocks on one side at least. Developing one of the smaller towns. It's going to lead to the bustling corner city that you're about to see. What doesn't work well is me trying to connect 4 diagonal roads together. I do get tempted to use another power plant besides solar, but I think the fusion power plant's gonna look way too fancy out here in the desert. It's looking like the entire road is going to just be lined with solar panels, but we'll see. And now I'm making a predetermined kind of outline for the city part and make some weird convoluted diagonal roads to get to it. The news told me that the townsfolk wanted zoos, so I added 2 of them. So I decided to zone in the city square, some high density, but the fun part was having to line the diagonal roads with houses because I refused to put power lines. I decided to make a lake out here, which the high density people will be able to enjoy directly. I end up putting 2 marinas in there, and I actually start to pump water from that place because the water tower situation does get dire. I'm accepting all of the gifted buildings. We got a military base, a geyser, and I connect train tracks to the industries. It hasn't happened yet. Soon, the high density buildings will require a lot more services, so I add the pumps. I also make an airport because I feel like the commercial's going to need that. There was one service that I had forgotten to keep track of this whole time during the high-density expansion. That being the excessive trash issue.
Oh, that's not so much. So?
Yeah, I was expanding heavily, and I hadn't saved in a while, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw something was happening to the farms. I thought, this is it. All the farms are turning into dirty industry now. But luckily it was something way more manageable. And the real issue was, the waste to power plant was old and pretty much not functioning properly. So I replaced one and added another, and everything worked out, cleared up. The city looks great. You can see the skyscrapers starting to come in. They're not the biggest buildings, I'll admit, but they're on their way, and maybe we'll eventually see them be towering skyscrapers. That's the hope. I decided to add a whole line of large parks to try to increase the land value, to maybe encourage the buildings to grow. That's all I did for this play session. There is still plenty of space to build on, and I'm looking forward to doing more. So, until next time, thanks for watching.